All right, guys, what's up? It's me, Packy, and today we got travel day again with Prather, so that means travel day Q&A. On the last video, you guys asked some questions, and today we're gonna answer them. But first, it's time to pack up.
Alrighty, let's try.
All right. Try number 2. Question number 1. How many days a week does each house member dedicate to practice? Or how many hours a week? So how many hours, not days.
For myself, I typically do like only a couple. I might go practice for an hour or 2. I don't really spend a lot of time practicing when I'm at home because we spend so much time on the road already that I feel like if I go and bowl more, I'm just gonna get burnt out. I just try to spend time at home doing things that aren't considered work, you know?
Yeah, I practice every single day for multiple hours. So there's 2 ways. Guys either practice a ton or they don't practice at all.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of in between. Like Kris practices maybe a couple hours a week, maybe. Same with all the other guys that like don't really practice. And then there's other guys that practice every day.
Yeah, like,
or just multiple times a week for like long sessions.
yeah, like the biggest thing for me is it depends on how I'm bowling at the time. Like if I'm bowling really good, I'm not gonna go and practice. I'm just gonna keep riding that wave of bowling well, and then if I feel something that's off a little bit, like currently, there's something physically just off a little bit. So like we're driving to Virginia right now trying to get to the Pro-Am, and I would use that time to work on this physical thing that I'm trying to figure out, you know, to make myself better. But most of the time when I'm at home, I'm gonna just chill and all that. But if something's out, I'll practice like Packy does. For me, it's totally dependent on how I'm bowling.
That's fair. Question number 2. If they limited everyone to 3 bowling balls, what would they be?
I think I take a guess at yours. Purple hammer, black hammer, plastic ball.
I would shoot spares with my black hammer. I'd bring a black hammer, a purple hammer, and probably like a game breaker 4. Something like pretty versatile that you can throw in multiple patterns, but like hooks a little bit more down lane, so when they're easy, I'll be able to score a little bit. I might even go like weaker than that, something like shiny maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just stick with the GB4.
Yeah, for me it would be an asymmetrical solid or hybrid, a symmetrical solid or hybrid, and then a urethane, either a pitch black, fast pitch, something like that. Just super versatile and something I can throw on literally any pattern.
All right.
Yeah. Hop up until I'm done.
Okay. How many gas stations do you think we've been to? Like, ever? Couple thousand? Have you ever seen race fuel?
No, first time. That's why
This is also my first time. I knew because I watch these like car guys all the time and they're always talking about it, but usually they order it. They don't like just find it at a gas station.
Yeah. It's like $7 a gallon.
Yeah, it was $7.30, $7.29 a gallon. So we just filled up the truck with $7.29 a gallon.
Yeah,
We're now gonna go 120 on the rest of the rest of the car ride. All right, question number 3. Do you ever throw reactive with short pin layouts?
Well, we know you do.
I do for sure.
Only in certain situations where urethane is close, but it's not great, and the pattern might be just like a little bit longer. So like maybe the urethane doesn't go through the pins as well. But if you use like a more dynamic layout, meaning it flares more, it's too uncontrollable. So like it's a very niche situation for me, and part of that is because typically I can be good enough with my hand at the bottom to copper. Almost got me.
What was I saying? You're good enough with your hand at the bottom?
Oh yeah, good enough with my hand at the bottom to where most of the time I can take like a 4.5 inch symmetrical ball and control the pattern, control down lane pretty well to where I don't really need them. But there are those very seldom occasions.
I usually just smack it at the bottom, so I'll use like, yeah, usually it's a short pin, big asymmetric ball because I know it's still gonna hook or try and hook. But I would use it instead of like a urethane ball just to clear the fronts and save some energy down lane for like a medium heavy oil or a longer pattern that I need to like keep the ball in front of me still. Who in the house will break through next, or who in the house will win their first title next?
Well, who do we have that doesn't have a title?
I hope it's me, but
you, Nick,
not that many of us left.
Mikey, Tim, Kevin, Zach, Mitch. 7. That is more than we originally anticipated. To be fair, we added Zach and Kev recently, so
we can take Zach out because he didn't bowl the summer swing.
Right. I think just based off of the fact of how well you and Nick have been bowling, and Mikey's been putting in a lot of work too, I think it's got to be one of you three. If I had to pick one out of those three, I would say probably you. Patrick Hanrahan would be the next champion. Solely because of your mentality is a little bit different as far as like on the lanes.
Yeah, I hope it's me. If I wasn't going to pick myself, because I always bet on yourself, so I'm picking me. But if I wasn't going to pick me, I would say either Mikey or Nick. And if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Mikey, I think. I don't know, Nick's been bowling really well, but I think something about Mikey when he bowls really well, he just looks like he doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
Like he just looks, when he's got it, he just looks very like relaxed in the moment, ready to like win.
Yeah.
Do you ever use your plastic ball to shoot your spares?
Every time.
I use my plastic ball every time because if I don't, actually I don't sometimes. Like if they're really easy, I'll use other balls to hook it, some of them.
Sleepers and stuff.
Yeah, but like, we'll just, for the case of the video, we will say yes. All right, guys, thanks for watching our travel day Q&A. As you can see, we got Prather in the background. He's knocked out. Well, yeah, he's knocked out. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in. And we will catch you on the next one with the regional update and let you guys know how it goes for both of us.